Wow, they did a lot of weapon changes. This is like the what is this, the 5th time they've nerfed the XM4? This is a big change right here. All right, new patch notes. What did we miss? The Warzone Season 3 reloaded patch notes. The Warzone meta is getting shaken up. Let's go to weapons. Weapon adjustments. The following changes went live with the initial release of Season 3 Reloaded on May 25th. All right, let's see what they did. The Whitley damage range, or damage increased to 32 from 31. I don't really use the Whitley. The Whitley, I don't know, I'm not really into it. Max damage range increased to 38.1 meters, up from 33 meters. That's not a huge change. Headshot damage multiplier increased. All right, so the Whitley got a little buff. So the Whitley could be good. I don't have it ranked up, so we might have to try it. Type 11. Worst, honestly, one of my least favorite guns. So they buffed the Type 11. AK-47 Cold War. Neck damage multiplier decreased, so they nerfed the AK-47 again. AS-44. Initial recoil slightly decreased. Bullet velocity increased. Now has functioning on-hand perk. So they did a little, it looks like a little buff to the AS-44. Assault Rifle Charlie, which one is that? Assault Rifle Charlie is the bar. Okay, the bar. Headshot damage multiplier increased to 1.85, up from 1.5. So they did buff the bar. They did buff the bar. Magazine capacity increased to 30, up from 20. Wow. So it looks like they really buffed the bar. So it looks like they increased the ammo capacity on almost all of them. And they also increased bullet velocity scale from 1.1 to 1.2. So maybe that's how the bullets accelerate. Fire rate multiplier decreased to -15, down from -10. So they made the fire rate slower and the gun hit harder, and they gave more ammo. So the bar we're definitely gonna have to try. Bar seems like it's nasty. Cooper Carbine, bullet velocity increased by 4.55%. That's not a ton. We'll see how the Cooper is. C58 neck damage multiplier decreased to 1.1, down from 1.2. So they nerfed the C58 again. AMAX, max damage decreased to 31, down from 35. Holy shit. So the AMAX got a big damage nerf. FARA 83 min damage decreased to 22, down from 23. Nikita, adjusted recoil pattern for ease of use. Interesting. Sprint to fire time increased by 10%. Sprint to fire time increased. That's what they said. Assault Rifle Bravo Vanguard. That is the burst. They're doing a lot of stuff to the burst. Headshot multiplier increase to 1.6 from 1.5. They're really trying to get people to use the burst. NZ, adjusted recoil pattern when using fully automatic. What does that mean? Adjusted recoil pattern and intensity. So it seems like what they did was they made the NZ41 shoot slower with the mags, but they increased the damage range and they made it easier to control. From what I'm understanding, I could be wrong. All right, let's see what they said. The NZ41 has fallen out of favor when compared to the competition, often due to its challenging recoil pattern. Correct. We've adjusted the curve so that it's more logical in its movement, allowing you to predict and compensate appropriately. We've also taken a look at the velocity and the range bonuses provided by attachments and made significant adjustments so that the NZ41 can compete with the best. Interesting. All right, the Vargo, min damage, so that's the long range, increased to 24, up from 23. Headshot damage multiplier increased to 1.53, up from 1.5. So little baby changes to make the Vargo a tiny little bit better. Volk, headshot damage multiplier increased to 1.55, up from 1.5. Neck damage multiplier increased to 1.25, up from 1.2. ADS movement speed decreased by 5%. So little tiny changes. XM4, max damage decreased to 28, down from 29. So this is like the what is this, the 5th time they've nerfed the XM4. So they made some, it looks like they made some bullet drop off and damage range changes to a lot of the snipers. They did a lot of changes to the snipers. All the shotguns damage decreased by 20% for the following shotguns. Holy shit. Street Sweeper, Gallo, Bro, they got some typos in here. Jack 12, Origin, R90. With the change to the health pools, automatic and semi-auto shotguns were hitting a breakpoint where the time to kill remained the same as it did previously. This change brings these weapons in line. Wow. Submachine Gun Milano. Max damage decreased to 12 meters down from 17 meters. Wow, they did a lot of weapon changes. They added a mid damage range. I think there's a couple guns that have like those 3 damage ranges. So it looks like they readjusted the damage ranges of the Milano. We'll see how it goes. Lapa, max damage decreased to 27 down from 31. So the Lapa got a little nerf. The Armaguerra, slight reduction to initial recoil. Okay. Vertical recoil multiplier decreased to 40% down from 50. Damage penalty decreased to -4 up from -5. It seems like the big thing about the Arma is the recoil changes. Owen gun. Upper extremities damage range multiplier decreased 1 down from 1.45. That's a lot. That's a big change to the Owen gun. Lower extremities damage multiplier decreased to 0.9 down from 1. This is a big change right here. 72 round mag. Fire rate decreased to 14.5% down from 15%. So a little nerf to the fire rate, which is Owen guns going down a little bit. They're really touching the AUG. Max damage decreased to 37 down from 38. Mid damage decreased to 27 down from 28. Mid damage range decreased to 30.5 down from 40. That's with the 30 round mag. It looks like they did the same thing with the 60 round mag. So those are the AR rounds on the AUG. Well gun, added frangible weapon perk. UGR, that's the new SMG that I don't have. Magazine capacity increased to 40 up from 30. So from what I understand, the UGR is not bad, but this seems like it's gonna make it a little bit better, especially in Rebirth. Did they buff pistols? It looks like they changed some pistols, which is weird. Panzerfaust. ADS transition out time decreased to 0.48 down from 0.5. I have no idea what that means, but I assume they're making it so you can't pick up a Panzerfaust and down anybody. So that's all the patch notes. Or at least all the weapon patch notes.